Welcome to Gutter Stars, a Spelljammer live stream using AD&D rules. This is episode or session 27, I think, something like that. We have our heroes are on the small planet Shipwrecker, and have done various jobs whilst here. Most recently, having descended into some tunnels underneath the dodgy inn in town to try to find whether or not there are Wererats there. Does someone want to give any more summary than that? Alex, what's the general picture?
Not found any Wererats.
We found
some regular rats, or perhaps slightly larger than regular rats.
Wow,
we found.
if you will.
I don't believe those exist.
There could be Wererats in their rat form.
We also found what looked like a trapdoor leading into a shop we just robbed. To my eternal dismay.
Yeah, it did make you wonder whether or not that was a better idea, yeah.
There's no question that surely would have been a better idea.
I think there was.
Yeah.
You just literally, as a party, asked no questions because you're so obsessed with this drugging the wizards who live there thing.
Well, I mean, I kind of would have assumed that asking someone if they had a trapdoor into their, like a trapdoor to silently access their shop would be considered suspicious.
Yeah. You could have found it out somehow, I'm sure. I just mean your entire planning consisted of, I think, Beej going and talking to them a bit and finding out some stuff, and then everyone obsessing over how you had to like go and you went and got bulrushes from the swamp, and Sam Hambat, played by Tom, befriended that giant snake that's going to kill you, and then and then pretty much you're like, now let's drug them.
It was a pretty good plan.
It worked. I'm not sure how far that was by dint of the fact you had an encounter with some show mobsters who you befriended, and who said they'd be in touch at some point in the future. Which, I mean,
we didn't plan for things going astray, and then things did go astray. So, that was the failing of it. Yeah, like the bits of the plan that we planned for went very well.
Yeah. The lack of contingency could have gone very badly, yeah. But yes. And you'd come down to these tunnels, you had you'd fought some rats, hadn't you? You'd killed some giant rats. And then you'd searched all that end of the tunnel, found out the trapdoor that presumably went up into the anything shop, and then you headed the other way, north from the Grey Cat. I'll actually just change the map to kind of make that slightly clearer where you had been. Well, let's have a look. See if I can do that. Okay. You'd been at the Grey Cat, and you'd gone through the entrance there with Bruno, the bouncer who is also your sometime cohort, and you'd headed south, I guess. So you headed south along there a little bit to the end of the tunnel, that end, and now you've headed north. Up into the kind of wharf area, and you had one of the elves. I forget if it was Xeethra or Thumb, but one of the elves had spotted the secret door.
It was not me.
That's where we left it. Was you'd spotted a secret door in the tunnel as it headed north, and you had we'd stopped there. So, I guess, what's the plan?
Go through the secret door.
Have we checked it for traps yet?
No.
I shall check it for traps.
Yeah.
See, I said it first, so I get the XP if I succeed.
Yeah.
Suck it, Andrew.
But if it turns out that it has a trap that activates on checking for traps, Andrew dies. That's how.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds fair.
That's a success, right? You want a low roll? Low roll? Roll low?
Yes. Against a particular number, you can't just be like, oh, I rolled 49, I assume that succeeds.
Well, I've got 55 find traps.
Great. Yep. What did you roll?
13. 13 is less than 55.
Yeah. That's math. That's number one.
Let's rotate the board.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish I had my webcam on, because I started spinning in my chair and it would have been very funny.
Yeah. We were talking about sorting some webcams at least so that Tom could run Dice Cam again. Sponsored by Budweiser.
Did Budweiser ever get back to us?
Last no. And now
over
the
demanding they
camera
sponsor us.
works, but I don't have my dice. They're in one of them.
You think, so he's moved house recently. What he means is he has boxes that move.
Yeah,
Which
exactly.
makes it very hard to get stuff from them.
Oh, was that Hairwood or whatever it is?
Yeah. Indeed, sapient pearwood. Yeah. Great.
Oh, yes, I guess normal pear trees do exist and have wood.
Yeah. Indeed, yeah. Is that just all pear trees? If you cut one down, it starts crawling around, screaming. There's blood pouring out from its legs. Great. So, what are we doing? Yes. Do you check for traps? From a glance, I mean, as in, yes, it's concealed. So I'd say it's concealed or hidden. In terms of it's kind of covered in earth, basically. Like you can see, there is just a very thin crack, which actually is not all visible. Like actually, it seems like it swings back in a way that looks less artificial than it is. You can tell it's artificial, but it doesn't look. It might just look like a bit of water damage or like water action on the earth. You search around at the sides and stuff, just seeing. Is there an obvious trigger for moving it or anything like that? And it doesn't appear to be. Like a trigger, something that would trigger if you pulled at it or something. It doesn't seem like there's any catches. You'll identify that there are kind of big hinges of that big bit of metal with another bit of metal hanging on it. And then the other side is presumably the side that opens. But yeah, no traps from what you can tell.
Well, I'll put my money where my mouth is and open it.
Yep. So yeah, it swings open. It does not. You do not instantly die.
Right.
Seems very much more. The trick here was that it was secret, and people didn't expect to find it here. And first a smell seeps up the tunnel in front of you. Second, I don't know, you've got light somewhere behind you, but I guess you can look round without the light directly there. You've got infra. You can see it heads down in a naturally burrowed, like there's no supports or anything, like naturally cut or naturally dug, naturally burrowed tunnel that heads down, and you can see heat signatures within 60 and about 60 away.
What slope is the tunnel? What sort of gradient?
Oh, it's only trying to think, say 10 degrees off the flat.
Okay,
or
it's
something.
It's enough to roll something down is the important thing.
Yeah, exactly. You could roll something down, but you wouldn't, you'd basically not notice it if you walked on it.
So I have one thing of Greek fire on me. Could roll it down?
Mm-hmm.
Has anybody got a problem if I do that? Just a precaution.
They go for it.
Oh, that seems fine.
Cool. It's 60 feet.
I'm gonna get to the edge or get down in case your rolling thing triggers some kind of shooting trap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna I'm down 10-pin bowling alley. I'm gonna sort of bowl.
I was gonna say, Wilsp, you'll see that there are figures move in that heat signature at the end, as in they seem to notice you. So, and then you're declaring you're gonna roll presumably at some speed some Greek fire.
Yeah.
Sam is backing behind the door. Wilsp, Jones.
I'm gonna back off.
Bill.
We're seeing things.
You cowards.
I mean, we have no idea if there's gas down here. Like, we don't smell gas at the moment, but, there could be a massive explosion. So, yeah, backing up, just in case. It can't hurt to back up.
No? Yeah, you can back up.
I
was going to say, Bruno will similarly back up, as in, he'll form whatever the new front rank is, but I guess that he'll get behind the door as well. Okay, Simon, roll initiative for your side then. Give me the one doing something.
Doing something stupid.
I rolled 10.
Where is the dice? There it is. I rolled a 9.
9. Yes. So you will be able to. You'll see these figures move. Move. You then see a weird distortion in the heat signature of what look like human figures. As you throw, do you want to make make a ranged attack? Counts a grenade like missile.
On the money.
Yep, nice. So you basically roll it straight down the middle of this corridor towards the heat signature, where it blows up. Obviously, upon it impacts into some of the stuff there and will blow up, more or less where you're aiming. It'd be really bad if there's a rock like about 4 feet in front of you that you
it just like pings off that explode.
Yeah. Okay. Roll damage.
I've forgotten how much damage quick fire does, so I'm gonna have to look it up. Is it in the?
I think it's in the PHP.
PHP. Yeah. Let's just have a look.
Yeah. I think as it's under the it's in the equipment list. I think it discusses it.
Give me just a second.
It just mentions Greek
That
fire.
just tells you it's £2 in that list.
It does. And then in the actual description, it just describes that it's flammable.
Yeah.
It'll be under equipment. It'll be in weaponry then. Probably. Like that. I think this is cool. You just need to write this down, Simon, because
I definitely do. It is
this.
Not in page 93.
$73, 100, and 108. 73, 100. Flaming oil is 2d6 first round, 1d6 second round.
2d6 / 1d6. Okay.
Something like that. Yeah, and that's what it says flaming oil is, so I guess Greek fire is just...
7.
7. I'll double check. I will Google it just in case. Because, as I say, we've definitely checked this before.
Yeah.
I was going to say someone mentions that they do 2d6 / 1d6. It seems to make sense because it is what Napster or whatever the exact formula they used was. It basically does that. And and multiple people agree that that's how they do it.
Cool.
Well, cool. Okay. So yes, you do 7. What's that?
Yep. That's correct.
I'm just agreeing. Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
Okay. Give me a second. Okay. What is the area of effect? That's the other thing. I think it is. Again, we've checked this before, but it's big enough.
It's not.
I think.
Yeah.
Is it 3 feet? I think something like that. It's big enough to hit a couple of people, basically.
Yeah, 2d6 for the 1d6 second round burns out the lamp oil. It doesn't say exactly.
Yeah, I think it's like 3 feet. So no, great. No, certainly some of them They continue changing, but seem to be slightly on fire. So that's nice. Okay, they seem to shrink slightly and look fuzzier. Their kind of heat signatures look fuzzier. I say that, sorry, you can't see much in the way of heat signatures. They're changing to look fuzzier, and now there is just lots and lots of heat down at the end of the corridor.
Can't imagine why.
Yeah, don't know how that happened. Yep, great. Okay. So yeah, declare next round. Everyone else is behind the door. You can now. There's a lot of heat. It just in front of you.
Well, let's
around the corner.
Let's proceed down. I think.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Let's change. Presumably this. Proceed down to do what? Just talk? Negotiate?
Let's negotiate with them. Let's hope they're okay.
Gunboat diplomacy is a thing, right? You know, shock and
yeah. All. This is shock. This is all, he says, putting his fist up.
Yeah. I mean, if they are Wererats, then this is basically just like a flashbang, right?
That's the idea, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. So yes. What attacks? What spells are you declaring?
Blow pipe. I'm not charging in.
Yeah, I'm probably going to shoot an arrow.
Yep.
E7.
Yep. If you, I guess you do have to move forward again, so you only get one shot actually. If you stay still, remember you get 2 shots. But yeah, you especially moved away from the tunnel, so you'll have to move 5 feet or 10 feet or whatever it is. Great. Okay.
This was our march order, right?
That was probably what it was before. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess Wilsp will use dagger instead of assuming something appears.
Yeah.
Just stab.
I was going to say. I mean, Bruno will just, I guess, guard Sam if Sam's at the front or whatever, or who's going next to. Who's placing Xeethra? Xeethra is now in rear guard.
I guess Wilsp can then.
Yeah. Okay. Wilsp steps forward. Vil and Jones are in the middle then.
Actually, Wilsp probably the best choice.
I guess.
Magic weapon, yeah.
Yeah, I guess Sam can go second rank then for the purpose of shooting while you have a magic weapon.
Yeah.
And then Vil and Jones stay where they are. I guess. It's Thumb. Where do you want to go, Thumb?
I will let the guys shooting shoot because I assume they can't shoot over me. And then I'll
shoot past you, but yeah.
Yeah, I'll go in the second rank into the combat.
Second rank, yeah.
Second rank.
Sure, that's fine. So yeah, Wilsp is briefly at the front. This small gnome conjurer. Thumb and Sam. Okay, Vil and Jones, you are now at the back for all the things that are going to ambush you. Andrew, roll initiative. Roll a d10. I roll a 4. Andrew, roll initiative.
Okay. That is a
6. Yep. Okay. They will. I think. Their movement is 12. So yeah, they will charge. I think to get up into combat. Which means they'll be going at 2. So yeah, I guess 2 of them will get to strike. One is carrying a glittering scimitar, and one has a short sword. Neither look, completely clean. Scimitar versus Wilsp.
Yep.
Kill Wilsp. Kill Wilsp. Kill Wilsp. No. Shortsword versus Bruno. That will hit Bruno. Probably won't kill him though. So that's nice. 3 damage. Just want to track that. Just as a write down that Bruno's taken 3 damage.
Yeah, sure.
Let me just check how many health he has again. I know we put this up before, but he has 37. So this mattered. Was it versus the Harpies or was it versus something else where he just took a ton of damage? But oh no, I think it's when he was like one manning this in the second Goblin ambush or something. He could just take loads of damage. Okay, in that case, I guess Wilsp. What weapon are you using?
The Shotanto.
Yep, which is a knife +1 or whatever it is.
Yeah, it was like barely a dagger.
Yeah. Bruno will attack with a +1 longsword after you, and then Sam, you can shoot at one of the ones in the back ranks. I guess this round as they approach.
AC 7.
Can I do that now?
Yeah. Yeah, you might as well. They're not going to attack. Yeah. So you fire the. Oh, sorry. You try to stab, and you get a kind of glancing blow. Doesn't seem to cut it.
I can't tell if that's a miss or if a +1 dagger is enough.
No, it's a miss. Bruno will miss with his first attack. As it's that you come very close, but just just turns at the last moment, so doesn't hurt it. Simon, do you want to roll your d6 of burning damage?
I would love to. 2.
2. Okay. Great. And then the fire on those 3 will be functionally extinguished. Just goes out. And who else would be right? Bruno has a second attack, so it's the favourable round. Thumb doesn't have a second rank weapon. I don't think. He doesn't have a spear.
No, he's got a scimitar. Yeah. That's what he attacks with.
Yep.
Scimitar.
And Bruno will do 1d8 plus 1 damage. So he does 9. He was facing the guy with the scimitar, wasn't he? The biggest of these. As they come into the light, held by whoever's at the back, you'll see, these are rat men. They've turned into rat man form. Yeah.
Oh, they're hideous.
Yeah. I said, yeah. So I was going to say the big one at the front takes a mighty blow from Bruno and is bloodied and bleeding. Okay. New round.
Okay.
What do you want to
do? Keep stabbing.
Flee. No,
Form ranks, stab away.
They're melee now, aren't they?
No, they have fleas. They're Wererats.
Yep. I should say Jones and Vil here skittering behind them.
Oh god.
I will.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I'm in the second rank, so I can run up and then cover the back of those 2. So I'll do that.
Tom says, "Everyone, flee!"
I'll check the rear.
I have infravision, I think, so I should be able to see what's behind us.
Has anyone got a torch up? Because I can't see what's behind us.
Willis, you had a torch up, and we can assume Xeethra is holding it anonymously off to the side for now.
I guess I'm going to turn and start stabbing whatever's sneaking up behind us.
Yeah. Anything from you, Vil?
I have no idea what it is. Like, is it a single thing or is it a group of things?
It sounds like there's movement and skittering, kind of a skittering noise to your south.
Well, I can't. I have to wait till I see it. When I see it, I'll probably cast sleep on a group. But if I can't see anything, then I can't cast it.
No, that's fine. Sam, what are you doing?
So how many can we see in front of us, and then we can feel something creeping up behind us? Is that right?
There's thing behind you, and there's 4 little rat men in front of you. Rat men under the cities do not exist.
I think I'm gonna still shoot my bow, provided that that Xchonez is dealing with the thing behind me for now, just because I'll get 2 shots if I don't move.
Yeah, I mean you can reface if you want to turn, if you want to face the other way, you can without losing any shots. But yeah,
I'll shoot the rat men.
Yep, sure. Alex, Tanto.
Yes.
Bruno, 1 attack. Yeah, Vil, do you want it? Do you want it to be that if there is a target in front of you, you cast sleep, essentially? As if there is a body of things, not trolls, things that look small enough to sleep.
Yeah, I just want to know what I see, and then I'll make a decision.
Yep. Okay. And Beach, do you want to roll the initiative? Well, for this round, I roll 2. Ooh. Okay. At the front, Alex, you might as well go first. At the back, 4 giant rats appear, screeching aggressively towards you. So, Vil, given your initiative, they're attacking. I think they're attacking at 2. So, I think they, because they are tiny. So I think their initiative modifier is 0. But yes, simultaneous, so you can cast it without them interrupting. That will miss Alex. Yeah, BG, if you want to roll your 2d4 or whatever it is. Yeah, that will knock all of them out. However, they will get to attack first. No risk of interrupting because you're going simultaneous. But yes, let's have... Thumb is obviously heading over as well. So I guess probably Thumb and Jones are in the back rank now, if Thumb is going there. So 2 versus Thumb. 2 bitey rats before they fall asleep. Nope. And 2 versus Jones. 2 bitey rats before they fall asleep. That's going to be AC 4, Jones.
I'm not surprised, so no.
Yep.
My AC is 1 when I'm...
due to your natural armor.
Natural armor plus ridiculous dex.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, so then they fall asleep. Thumb and Jones can automatically hit with their attacks. Just roll damage.
Yay, that's nice.
And I have a short sword in the front. That will kill 1, Simon. Make a note of that.
Oh.
That's depressing. 2 damage.
Yep. So I get a short sword that hits Wilsp. You do kill it, Jones. So make a note of that. I hit you, Wilsp, with the short sword, which will go first, obviously, after you. But yeah, with a natural 20, and I do. How much do I do? 6 damage, Wilsp. Are you up?
Yes.
Yeah. Wilsp laughs in the face of having half his head cut off. His face now dripping like a gigantic gaping wound.
Ow.
Yeah.
It's barely noticeable.
We'll fire the. But Bruno's longsword. He is at like +6 equivalent with Thackeray, so that'd be an 18 that will hit. He will attack the guy with a scimitar, and he does another 6. He does more than that damage actually, because he does have superior strength, doesn't he? What? 1831, which is because I need to actually correct that from last. 1831, so that's +3 damage. So he actually killed the big guy with the scimitar, whoever last turn, because he's at +3 and the guy had 3 left, and he's just done how much damage? 6 damage to the burned one, 9 damage. So yeah, he slays another one. The remaining one is backing. The remaining one backs away from Bruno slightly, and also, and now similar noise to a thing you just heard actually. Kind of makes it a skittering cry, and you'll hear more scurrying from the north this time. and you'll see more giant rats approaching you from the north. So 2 wererats down, 2 sleeping wererats to the south, 7 not wererats, 2 sleeping giant rats to the south, 7 to the north. Yep, Sam, you can fire. So there's wererats. Essentially, you've got wererats to your front, sleeping giant rats to your left, and waking giant rats to your right.
I'm gonna probably shoot the waking giant rat.
Yep.
Very little.
Second shot. You might as well fire the other one. You're going to fire the other one because they're just appearing in. I think Sam has hit people before. You've hit people with your clubs before.
Yeah.
Close range. It's a rare event. Yeah. What is your... Yeah. Great. So, Thumb and Jones are at the southern side hacking up sleeping rats. There are 2 wererats left. Bruno has broken their front rank and killed the guy with the scimitar, and Wilsp is dueling the other one, and then Sam is shooting the other giant rats at the moment, and Villa's just in the middle hanging out. So yeah, that's where we are. Any declarations for the next round?
Keep stabbing sleeping rats.
And I...
Yeah.
The duel that's going on with Wilsp is... Can I come up behind the one, or are they sort of in the corridor?
So the one with Wilsp, you can come up next to because Bruno has pushed forward. You could come up next to Wilsp or a kind of diagonal to Wilsp.
Yes, please help.
Yeah,
you hear Phil audibly. Yeah, Phil audibly sighed. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Great. Okay. And you next, Alex. Roll initiative.
Oh no.
The 2 rate of fire on a dagger, throwing it only.
Yes, that'd be throwing it. Yeah. So into close combat, you'd have a ratio risk of hitting allies.
Yeah, I'll attempt to stab, even though I'm a lowly wizard.
A mere wizard. Mm-hmm. Great. Alex gets okay. I win. So I will. Sam, what were you going to do? What was Thumb going to do, and what was Jones going to do?
I'm just going to stab another rat next to him. Probably a sleeping one, but if there's no awake one next to him, he'll stab that instead.
Stab awake rat if next to me, asleep rat if not.
Yep. And what are you specialised in, Thumb?
Thumb is specialised in scimitar. So
you'll get this is your favourable round. You'll get your second attack this round.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have 7 rats running up. Jones is saying he's going to engage the awake rats, so I'll assume some of them will engage you, Jones. Then you've got AC 1, so you can take it, right?
As long as they don't hit.
As long as they never hit, yeah. And then Sam is in that direction. Villa's in the middle, and Thumb was finishing off people at the southern end. Okay, let's have 4 people attack Jones, 4 rats, 3 attack Sam. Okay, I hit. I get an AC 1 versus you, Jones. That's my best I get. So I will hit you because that is your AC.
Oh, that's bad.
I get D3 damage. You might live. How much health do you have? 1. I do 1 damage.
Okay, I'm on half health.
Jones
I did not roll well for that number.
Yeah, Jones is the ultimate glass cannon. He plays high elves when you play Warhammer. He's got this amazing armor, but like really low toughness and no health.
I need help now, please.
Yeah, I've risked myself. I mean, Sam laughs in the face of danger. He's not hit at all. By definition, the best was AC 11. At the front, I've got 2 daggers, haven't I? 1 dagger versus Bruno. They hold their morale. They don't break. versus Bruno, I hit. Versus Wilsp, I miss. So, Bruno, short sword. 5 damage to Bruno. That is all their stuff, as they are beleaguered, but still, obviously aided by their giant rat allies, are hoping to be able to take you out. So, in that case, Thumb, do you want to just roll some damage versus lying still rats?
Yeah, 1/6, 1/7.
Well, they're going to be better than that, aren't they? Because they're specialised. That's going to be 8 and 9. And have you got +1 strength as well?
I don't think. Yeah, I do. I do have +1 strength. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So yeah, you're a +3 to those. So yeah, you kill both. They can only have 4 hit points, can't they? So you cut down the remaining 2 sleeping ones instantly.
That's just such a great warrior.
Yep. Jones, do you want to make an attack?
Yeah.
You might as well.
My attack.
Oh.
Okay. Do you want to make an attack, Wills? Given you survived being attacked by them. Technically, you'd go at the same time as the guy who's attacking you because you only lost by 1. Because that misses. It's not even the worst roll, but
I rolled very mid, which is just slightly.
You want to roll like 120, really.
Yeah.
I mean, that misses. Phil. Okay. Bruno's going to get 2 attacks, isn't he? So you might as well roll those because he's been attacked. Versus the guy at the back he was facing, he is going to hit once and miss once, and it's going to be 1d8. It's going to be like +6 or something. 12. I think he killed. Probably he might not kill that one actually. It might just the one that he's fighting might just be alive. What did I just say? I said +6. 12. Yes, it's bloodied, but still fighting. The other one is not bloodied. The one facing you, Wilsp, is not bloodied. Sam, what are you doing? You're faced by a swarm of giant rats around your feet.
A swarm of giant rats around my feet. I guess I'm going to, probably start batting at them with my 2 clubs, but then sort of try and back out of them a bit.
Yeah. So drop your bow as a flourish.
Yeah.
For free. For free. As a flourish, draw your clubs, and then attack. Okay, make your attacks. They've attacked you. They missed you. So.
Okay. So I can attack them.
Yeah, make both your attacks. They go at speed 0 because they're tiny. Hence.
I don't know if I get 2. Yeah. Yeah. One with 1 each hand. Lol. 7. No.
Nope. That's gonna hit.
Okay. Small. I guess they take 6 damage.
Because your 2-weapon fighting means you reduce your penalty, don't you?
I think
that's gonna be worse.
I don't have any penalty. Yeah.
I think that's like Well, even if you did, I guess if you did, it'd be 15 or 16 if you had the other thing, which I think one of Beach's characters had. Did Flynn have that? I'm trying to remember. Okay. And do you have a strength modifier, Sam?
No, I
it
do
doesn't
not.
matter. You've killed one, make a record of that. Yeah, so you smash one of them, pulp it in front of you. Jones is crying. You didn't know that Mantis Man could cry, but there we are. Okay. So there are 6 rats.
Don't make me feel sorry for Jones.
Yeah. There are 6 giant rats to the north, engaged with Sam and Jones. Thumb is free at the rear, and Bruno is engaged with 1 who's bloodied, and Vil and Wilsp are desperately trying to hold off this other one.
I will go and help Vil and Wilsp. I think they're probably in the greater peril. So I would just charge through them, elbow them out the way, and be like, "Step aside, lads."
Yeah. Yep. Great.
I will step aside.
Yeah. Vil leaves. And we're back to, I think, Simon. Simon, do you want to roll initiative?
Do. I roll a 1.
That's very good. I'm going at 8 with my giant rats and 11 with my wererats. So I think basically everything you're doing is before me. So I'll attack with Bruno, just because he's further down the kind of secret corridor.
Wait, is Bruno the one who's taking on 6?
No, Sam and Jones are taking on the giant rats. Bruno is fighting one wererat. Phil and Wilsp are fighting another wererat. Villa's apparently now swapping with Thumb.
Yeah, if I shoot a wand, that doesn't risk hitting my allies, right? They just make a...
It would depend. I said it depends on the wand, right? A wand of fireball.
Well,
yeah,
hit everyone.
Yeah.
No, I've got a wand of paralyzation, so I will whip it out, and I'll try and take out the one fighting Bruno to free him up.
Yep. So you can come back and help to the other guy. Yeah, sure. Yep, that's fine. And you'll do that. That's fine. We actually have roll initiative, so we should just get going with that. It's going to be you first, Wilsp.
Yep. And this time, I'm definitely going to roll some dice. And that's all I'll say.
I will success. I will successfully. It's not mid. It's just bad. I guess. What's his name? Thumb charges in. You're at +1 to hit, I think.
Yeah, I've got. Yeah, because I'm specialised. Yeah.
And +1 from charging too.
I'm charging. Yeah. Yeah, I net 20 it. And I do, 10 damage? 1 for strength?
I'd be 11 damage, but
11 damage.
Your weapon isn't magical, is it?
No. It's just awesome.
No. It does no damage.
It does no damage?
You cut in, you think you've beheaded it, like, you hit right in the neck. And there's this weird thing, like, yes, it kind of briefly bites, and then the creature's skin seems to, like, pop it out.
I suggest a new strategy. We run.
Were you not expecting that?
No.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I know they're were creatures, but I thought they would, like, do half damage or something.
Okay, AD&D.
Yeah.
I think we might.
Welcome to Darktown.
I would like to point out that runners currently flew the giant rats, unless I've missed something.
I mean, you can run stuff. Bruno has a magic weapon, Wilsp has a magic weapon, and you have a wand of paralyzation.
Also, we should experiment and see if you can choke a wererat to death.
We could experiment and kill
you can overbear stuff. It has no resistance to being overborne. Just to answer that seriously.
Can I just beat it with the flat of my blade until it gives up on life?
Can you do subdual damage? No, so I'd say grappling damage, stuff with wrestling and punching, wouldn't affect it because it's immune to non-magical damage. But overbearing would affect it because that's essentially a skill check, isn't it? That's like we're trying to just hold it down. So
what if one were to take a silver coin and shove it down its throat within?
Oh, and I can't remember if this was a game.
Yeah.
With you, but I have a memory of like wrestling some kind of were creature and then drowning it in a puddle.
Yeah, you might be immune to non-magic damage, but you're not immune to drowning.
No, that was the game I DM'd. That was it.
It was
like a low-level party fighting like an imp or something. And they couldn't.
Alex, are you admitting that you once drowned a man to death and then pretended it was D&D in your traumatized memory?
It wasn't a man. It was female, as female as a quasit can be.
I think this was like a Clark Ashton Smith story we read recently, wasn't it, Simon? I think. Where, the guy, the face in the water, that story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember it being awful.
What, face in the water or drowning the person?
Drowning the thing.
Yeah, sure. Okay. I mean, Sam, do you want to... what's the speed of a club? You're going to attack once, I think, before they attack. I think it's speed 4? Speed of a club? That's Tom.
Speed of a club is 4.
Yep. Okay, so you attack once before they attack you. Jones, you'll attack as well. You might as well see if you can kill some giant rats.
Yeah. So, FACO 20, let's go.
Did you say that Bruno has a magic weapon?
Bruno has magic sword, yeah. He's missed this round, but he has a magic sword. You have 2 magic weapons, and you have spells. So, yes, you will kill that one, Jones. So that's 5 in front before they attack you. And then... Wilsp, did you want to attack? Have you attacked? You have attacked? You rolled a 4, didn't you?
Yes.
One to paralyzation. Do I get a save versus that?
Yeah, save versus. Yeah, save versus once.
Mm-hmm. That's probably a fail. I'll check if they've got an immunity. They do not have MR. It'd be a funny time to have MR. Just to make this easy.
So we need some low-level monster with
magic resistance.
Magic resistance.
Yeah. It's like it's like the opposite of the Chaos Beast. I'm trying to think what. Is it? Yeah, I'm trying to remember where we found some weird combination where it's like a monster that had. Maybe it's that the Chaos Beast had no MR, but just awful things happened when you were near it.
That's possible.
Yeah. Yeah, he needs 15, so he's paralyzed. The one further down that Bruno was fighting is now paralyzed.
Do you want me to track the charges on this wand? I don't have it. I don't know how many charges it has, so I don't know.
Just
you want
to just mark down that you've used it, and I'll get back to you on that. We can work that out. That's fine. Great. And then I'm going to attack with one guy against Thumb. He's just smashed into him and nearly beheaded him. Mm-hmm. I get AC. It's going to be like AC 4.
Yeah, that's. I am AC.
In fact.
AC 3 to hit. Yeah.
AC 3 in fact. Yeah. That is a D6. He's got short sword, 2 damage. That's not that bad. Thumb's quite
fine.
tough.
Yeah.
And elsewhere, I have 5 guys left. So 2 are going to attack Xchonez, hopefully kill him. No. 3 are going to attack Sam, and hopefully kill him. One of them hits. For D3 damage. So that's 3 damage. Is Sam up?
He is up.
Yep, great. So, yeah, new round. Bruno can, if you're asking him to, come and attack the other guy. The one that Wilsp and Thumb are currently fighting.
Yeah, given he's got a magical weapon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fine.
You can actually hurt it.
Makes sense. And any other things you want to happen? I guess Vil, depends what Vil wants to do. Oh, Sam, you got a second attack.
There's one other Wererat, right?
Yeah, there's one fight current. Yeah, I was going to say, Sam, roll your second attack. That's my mistake.
11.
Yeah, there's one other Wererat. 11. That might hit. What's your THACO, Sam?
It's still 20. I believe.
With that, it's going to be 19.
Really? I'm level 1 ranger.
No, you're specialized. So AC 8. So yeah, that misses.
Dang.
Nearly hits, but they're tiny little nippy creatures. But yes, so what do you want to do, Vil? Sorry?
I think it's worth using another charge on the Wererat for now.
Yep, so on the second one. Yeah, just try to get... Oh, magic works, doesn't it? So,
yeah, get rid of it, because I don't think they won't unparalyze from taking damage. So once they're paralyzed, the magic weapon users should be able to finish them off.
Andrew, do you want to roll initiative? Your side. I roll 6. Andrew.
Yes?
Do you want to roll initiative?
Okay. Yeah, I've just been quickly logging back on after some connection issues. I rolled a 7.
Cool. So the giant rats will go first and kill Jones. That's what's going to happen. I can kill Jones. I will. No, AC 3. Jones is... No, 17 misses though. Sam, I hit AC 4 as my best. Do I hit it? Is
that against Sam?
Sam, yeah.
Yep, that'll...
So, by the way, remember Sam, sorry, took 3 damage last turn, not 5.
Yeah.
Because it was a D3. Does. And he takes another 3 damage. He's on 6 damage.
I'm
down. Down. No. Okay,
I'm
they
0,
go then.
So I'm not like dead.
Yeah. You're stable. Okay, I will attack Thumb again with my Wererats. Who will miss. The other one is paralyzed. Now, I guess you can just wail on them. Jones, Wilsp, you're going to be first. And the wand, I'll save with the wand actually, because Wilsp you might. I save versus Vil, so yes, Wilsp you will need to roll to hit.
Kicking rats, I guess.
Yep.
AC 4.
That hits, yeah.
Let's see if I fail again.
And 5 damage.
That will kill. Yeah. Alex, why are you so bad at this game?
Life in it.
Bruno will come to the rescue, maybe. The 13 is going to hit. This is going to be +6. High strength, magic weapon specialization. 9 damage versus that one, which is not quite enough. That one is very bloodied now, but not quite enough to take it out. And I think that's. I guess depends. Thumb, what do you want to do? Who are you attacking?
I will go and attack the giant rats. I will leave this combat because I'm not doing anything useful here.
Yeah, you acted a human shield briefly, an elven shield, and then leave. You fighting retreat about 10 feet to the north.
Yeah.
And it's a specialized round, so make 2 attacks.
Cool. I will attack rat 1. 7 as a miss. 17 to hit, and deal 7 damage to a rat. So 1 will be dead.
That one's dead. 1 second.
Yeah.
Really?
Okay, so there's a very badly wounded Wererat in front of you and a paralyzed wounded Wererat. And there are 4 giant rats to the north facing Jones and Thumb. What are your dispositions this turn? What's the plan?
I will charge and continue to hack apart giant rats.
Yep, great.
Is retreat an option?
Yeah, if you want to leave some to fight the remaining 4, that's fine.
No, I probably have a slightly higher chance of surviving if I stab.
Yep. Okay, Tom, do you want to make a D10 roll? Vil, what are you doing? Because Vil's the only one that I guess I need to check on, other than that.
So is Jones going up to fight?
From the grave, I may save us with my low initiative rolls.
Yeah, Thumb and Jones are fighting the 4 remaining giant rats.
Yeah.
Wilsp and Bruno are fighting the non-paralyzed Wererat.
Jones already has really low AC, right?
Yeah, he's got AC1.
Very low AC, but also very low HP.
No health, yeah.
Can't do anything about your HP, sorry.
I literally have to be lucky every time. But if I am, then I'll be fine.
The only thing I can keep shooting the wand, which I guess I should probably do because I think people might die if we don't take them off quickly. So
right,
I'll once again try to hit the Wererat because I'd rather...
Oh. Yeah. Okay. So Wilsp is going to go first.
Yay.
Alex, I get to miss again.
Yeah. I'm not good at this, but I'm very quick.
You haven't rolled higher than 11 the whole game. I save versus paralyzation, which goes off at 3 or whatever, it's 3 or 4. Jones, natural weapons.
It's the most resistant Wererat ever created.
Is that me? Turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Me turn? That's not words. Ugh, yuck.
Me
2.
turn. Thumb, do you want to make your attack versus the giant rats? Because you all get to go at the time they attack. You're going at the same time as them, basically. You kill another one. There are 4 that are going to attack, basically, but there will be 3 by the end of that. I guess I'll roll for Bruno as well. You misses. I think that's everyone, yeah. So, okay. The wounded Wererat starts to change before your eyes, shrinking down into form of a giant rat. He will not attack. He spends his round doing that. And I've got so 2 giant rats versus Thumb. 2 versus Jones in that order. All of that missed. I think Wilsp has infected them with his mediocrity. Yeah. With being bad at D&D.
I'm okay with being mediocre. Like, if you're mediocre, you'd hit every now and again.
Yeah. You're simply you try hard, Wilsp. That's what people like to say about you. Great. Okay. So there's a paralyzed Wererat. There's a Wererat that's in Ratman form. There's a Wererat that's turned into a giant rat. There's 3 giant rats to the north. Actions.
I'm going to kill giant rats because that is what I can do.
On a specialized round, yeah.
Yep.
James is the same. Wilsp. Are you stabbing the giant Wererats? The giant rat Wererats? Giant rat were?
Yeah.
Alex is like, can I stop playing, please?
You can't just go to bed now, man.
You'll stop playing when I tell you to stop playing.
No, please.
How about Alex rolls? I rolled a 10. Alex, you can redeem yourself by not rolling a 10.
You know, the second highest result I think I rolled tonight was on initiative. Oh, that was good at least.
Yeah. Okay. So Wilsp goes first.
I'm gonna roll another 2.
Vil, were you paralyzing again? You hit.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! I was just about to slit your throat to put you out of your misery.
Vil, are you paralyzing if he doesn't kill this thing?
In character?
No, I'm shocked that he hit. I myself am paralyzed.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be like 2 damage, so it doesn't matter.
Nice.
Good job. Good call.
Even when you hit the absolute minimum. It had 1 health left.
Oh, thank God.
I guess Bruno. He's going to get 1 attack, isn't he? Will he get 2? His second will be when the giant rats attack, or theoretically if they attack. He will charge forward to help and miss both his attacks versus the giant rats. So Jones and Thumb. Thumb, this is your first attack. They will attack before your second attack. 14 that hit.
Yeah.
That will kill it. Jones, that misses. So that is. There are 2 left before their initiative. Yeah. He's paralyzed forever.
Yeah, I guess he probably won't be coming back for a while.
Yeah. That's like another 8 rounds or something. 9 rounds, I think. 9 rounds, yeah. Okay. So I will attack Jones once. I can kill Jones. I can't actually kill Jones. No, I can. I'm D3. I can't kill him. I miss. So I'm 1 versus Thumb. I miss. Okay. Thumb, do you want to make your second attack?
I already made it and missed.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. Next round. There are no active Wererats. There is a paralyzed Wererat. And there is like 2 giant rats left.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I slipped a plastic bag over the Wererat's head.
One thing into his ear.
Wilsp probably go finish off the paralyzed Wererat.
Yeah.
Since
Bruno's
got more important things to do.
Bruno can actually do something. Yeah. I guess Thumb and Jones are fighting.
Yep.
Definitely Stomplats.
Okay. Beach. I rolled 9. So these, I got one good initiative roll up there. I think I've rolled twice in like 7 rounds. I've rolled twice pretty decently. Other than that's been mediocre. Go for it. Roll your damage, then Wolf. Thumb, make your attack. Bruno will make his attack. Jones, you'll make your attack. Everyone there. Just gonna finish off these guys.
Killed another rat.
Yep.
I'm assuming AC 9 is nothing.
Bruno hits, you miss, yeah. So Bruno's going to kill the other one because he's at +6 or something. And Wilsp does 4 damage. He likes it when they're not moving.
Yeah, it makes it much easier.
It had 2 hit points left, so that is enough.
Yeah.
Wilsp actually takes 2 kills there.
Doesn't do anything for me, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Like Dark Sun, I think rogues get XP for kills, but
yeah. Bards get XP for kills in all versions. 5 XP per HD per level. But hey, you accidentally acted as a reasonable kind of soak of attacks. I think Bruno smashing their front line. I think between the Greek fire hit them while they weren't immune because they're in human form, and Bruno smashing through their front rank. I think those two obviously, salvaged the situation for you despite otherwise lucky evening out reasonably well. But I think
And I mean, Wilsp has AC 2, so...
Okay, so how often were people hit by Wererats, and how often were people hit by giant rats? Let's do some checks.
Once by a giant rat for me.
Okay, could you roll 1d100 with a 5% chance of getting a serious disease?
1d100...
Sam, I think you need to roll twice, don't you?
21%.
Wait, so do I still need to roll if I'm down? What am I rolling? Sorry?
2d100.
I got hit by the Wererat at one point.
Okay. Roll a d100 for me.
I think I got stabbed.
5! Yeah!
Well, Wills, could you roll a d100 as well?
Okay, getting stabbed does count. Okay.
Yep. How many points of damage did you take?
2.
Okay. No, nothing happens to you. Nothing happens to Wills. Bruno got hit twice, I think, for 3 and 4.
No, Bruno got hit quite a lot because I have him at 29 out of 37.
That's 2 hits. That's still 2 hits, though.
That is basically 3 and 4. But yeah.
Well, we're gonna have to kill him, aren't we? Because otherwise we'll turn into a Wererat.
Yeah, we're gonna have. It's my learned medical opinion that we should slit their throats before the next full moon.
Do you physically think you could? He has 29 hit points.
He has to sleep sometimes. He has to sleep at some point.
Yeah, you slit his throat whilst he's sleeping for D6 damage. He wakes up.
I mean, basically, you just have to
throw him through a wall.
No, I mean if he's sleeping, then I suppose that there's some rules around this, but you could count as a coup de grace and automatically count as a kill if you gain surprise on the person.
It's already established that I can make you a very sound sleeper if you don't watch what you eat. That was darker than I intended. Let's move on.
But Andrew, what about in the game?
Can Jones make alchemical baby oil?
It puts the lotion on the skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, they call him Wild Doc Jones. Great. So yes, Sam is sleepy. He's been knocked out. There's a lot of dead bodies around here. Lots of dead rats. There's 11 dead rats, 4 dead Wererats.
That feels like
you've really thinned out. I mean, you probably thinned out the giant rat. The small rat population. You see few small brown rats around the place. They run away as you approach, but you probably thinned out the giant rat population of the area.
So I say we take the 2 Wererat heads or tails or whatever's turnable, and we go and sleep this off.
But the 4.
I thought there was only 2.
No, I killed 2. And Bruno got 2.
Bruno killed 2.
Yeah.
And Wilsp says this in the context, one of them was a coup de grace, essentially.
Okay.
Just a power. Yeah, still counts.
I was clearly panicking too much to take that part in. Right.
Yeah,
so...
we should grab these and leave.
Yeah.
And then we can come back and see where this tunnel leads. Because I am curious where this tunnel leads, because we're heading north, and the thing at the northernmost edge of town is... What is this building? That's not the temple, is it? What is that?
No. That is the Harbour Master's place, the Governor.
Ah. Yeah, it's... curious that there's a tunnel full of Wererats potentially leading underneath his home. And equally, like, which way did this hidden tunnel lead off?
West. So yeah, you've kind of come up somewhere into the area of the wharf, so it's heading, west from somewhere near where you are, not necessarily there.
Towards the temple of Njord that was not so recently robbed by pirates.
Interesting. You're right.
Yeah. We should definitely come back to these tunnels, but, I think perhaps not when we're bleeding.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you doing here then?
Grabbing definitely the Wererat bodies. I mean,
yeah.
What was the bounty on Wererats? I can't remember. We're definitely taking the Wererat bodies.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'd want to take the normal rats.
We don't get paid for them, unless we're going to try and convince them that they're actually Wererats.
I mean, I'm sure we could find someone willing to pay us like a little bit for the normal rat bodies for like, skinning, tanning.
How much less
right. A giant rat.
I guess.
Like people make like raccoons and stuff into hats. Like it's a giant rat.
Get your Wererat hat.
Yeah.
Only a modest chance of infection.
Well, no, it's the opposite. Yeah. If you wear the hat made out of Wererat, you've got a protection from
being infected.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, Wererat. 20 gold per Wererat.
Wow. Yeah.
Well, that's more than we have now. So yeah, let's grab these and go.
Yeah, that almost covers our medical bills.
Oh, we should also probably close the hidden door behind us.
Yeah.
Hell no. Yeah, you can shut the hidden door, drag the corpses out.
Yeah.
You taking them back to the grey cat then?
Yeah.
I suspect the owners of the grey cat are not going to be thrilled to see us, walk through their pub carrying a bunch of corpses.
A bunch of rat corpses.
Yeah.
Hey.
We could go via the shop.
I suspect they'd be even less thrilled.
Well, there's the farrier. You could go up. I think that one. Yeah, you could go up to the farriers. Hello, Mr. Farrier. We've been killing Wererats in your basement.
Does anyone have a burlap sack, or do I need to add that to the shopping list?
I
have a burlap sack.
Oh, okay.
I've actually, I keep making, I think I kept making jokes about I need a burlap sack to fill with loot, and I actually have one. I guess Wilsp is prepared.
Are you taking anything else from this? Are you taking their weapons as well?
Oh, yes, that would make sense. Like they had a jeweled scimitar and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Should we search?
Swords, yeah.
Should we search them for loot before we shove them in a sack?
Yeah.
I don't think you can fit 4 body. Like the giant rat, maybe. I don't think you can just put them all in a sack.
It's a burlap sack of holding.
Yeah. It can only store corpses and their accoutrements.
But they'll have their heads sticking out, but we can fit their bodies in the back.
So it's like a Santa sack, but with a rat head, a giant rat head, and 3 furry kind of rat man heads peeking out.
You can fit any amount of stuff in it, but it always looks like it's full.
Yeah. No, and you can only store corpses and their accoutrements in it. So you can't be like, we'll put a sack of gold in it. You have to kill someone and put the gold on their body before you put it in.
Yeah.
So you have a constant thing where you have to keep killing people to store your stuff in the cursed bag of holding?
Seems reasonable.
It's not like a thing in RuneScape. Like a loot bag.
Oh.
You can only store stuff in it like by killing things.
I don't know. I've never played the video game. I've not played the tabletop either, but obviously the video game is most. I always say that. I think I literally did in secondary school or something. In the dark times.
I didn't realise RuneScape was that old.
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah, it's 60 years old.
I didn't realise they had internet when you were in secondary school, Owen.
Yeah. It says a man who hasn't had internet for months.
Internet. I was on my phone, right?
This is why Jamie, who plays Xeethra and Morthilla, is not here tonight, because he said a few hours ago, he said, I might not have internet when we're playing because our internet box is currently hanging off a pole, and so they're having to come to fix it, and they might be turned off then. Which sounds like the most fakest excuse ever, which means it's probably true, to be honest, but you know. Yeah. Great. So yes, you in terms of the corpses, the only thing you find other than their weapons on the bodies is that's the wrong thing. Is you find on one of them you find a small vial with red liquid in it. Oh, with amber liquid in it. Sorry, small vial with amber liquid in it.
Is it whiskey?
You can smell it. It does not smell like whiskey.
Is it Foster's?
Yeah. It smells so disgusting. You know it's Foster's. No. Smells kind of herbal, like herbs and honey. Smells pleasant.
I think we should give it to
slightly medicinal.
But it's probably a healing potion, actually.
Yeah, that's why I said we should give it to our fallen friend.
Nah, he's not dying right now.
He's going in the sack.
Yeah.
Tom, get in the sack.
Like, what kind of doctor are you if you just immediately prescribe someone healing potion?
One who likes his patients alive?
Yeah, it says you were just saying what you prescribed for Bruno was slitting his throat.
Yeah, but that's because he might be a Wererat, and now we can get paid for him.
Yeah. Your theory is like, so we can kill Bruno, but save Sam. Yeah, great. Yes. I mean, I think Wilsp is the one who has this vial, so he can choose what to do with it, given he was the one who looted the bodies. You have a scimitar and 3 short swords, and you have the vial. That's all that's on the bodies.
I'll pocket the potion.
Yeah, great. And then you presumably, rather than actually putting everyone in a sack, you probably put like some stuff in the sack, and then people drag the rest. Realistically. And then, are you going back up through the Grey Cat, given the discussion about that?
Yes.
Yeah. Bruno, because you're coming to the back room, Bruno goes up first, checks there's no one there, and then whispers for you to come up. He's like, I'm sure they'll be glad about killing the Wererats, but yeah.
Probably don't want blood on the floor.
Yeah. Great. Let's just check who the bounty is with, because that's presumably where you're going. There are city guards, which is, let me check my number. Goldsmith, Tanner, Butcher, Grey Cat, Feldanker, Tent City, Temple of the Storm King. 18 on the map is the guard. That's where you're going, which I guess isn't going to be that far. So yeah, you come back up at the Grey Cat, and then, you're going over here. So what are you doing? What are you doing with Sam?
Please.
I honestly forget if he was infected or not, but we should kill him before he turns.
We don't know if he's infected. You're the doctor. Take him back to the ship and figure out if he's infected with anything.
Okay, I recommend vivisection.
Can't vivisect me if I'm dead.
You don't look dead.
Jones says as he starts to rootle amongst your insides. I mean, you can put him in bed at the Grey Cat, I guess. That's literally where you are.
Yeah, just put him in bed, let him recover. And then if he turns, then he'll kill people in the Grey Cat.
Yeah. So, Tom, do you want to roll the D6 encounter for your friends who are going to the guard headquarters? Roll a 1. Roll a 1.
Wizard is probably a learned man.
Yeah, not today.
Yep, so you can go and you can collect. They'll accept them. Four of these bodies are like humanoid bodies with rat heads, and you're saying the other one was one of them, so sure. They will give you 80 gold then, and you can keep whatever's on the bodies. Alex, do you want to roll a D6 for going? I assume you're going back to the Grey Cat / the ship now.
Does anybody have what? It was a scimitar and 3 short swords, right?
Scimitar, 3 short swords, and the vial. What all you found on them? Yeah.
Actually, it's probably worth hanging on to extra weapons. So I was just going to suggest selling them, but they won't sell for that much. And so yeah, I guess back to the Grey Cat. Obviously not sell the scimitar because it might be magic.
If it's magic, I'll have it because I can use scimitar.
Oh, brilliant.
You return to the Grey Cat. Yeah.
Anybody got something like a detect magic prepared today, or should one of us do that tomorrow?
Vil, do you have detect magic?
I forget. Do we have a cleric with us right now?
No, I don't.
No. Morthilla is technically back at the Grey Cat, as in Jamie's cleric, but no, you don't have any clerics.
Right, I guess.
Yeah, you can wait till tomorrow, and Vil or Wilsp can do it.
Yeah.
Can't they?
Oh, so actually, that reminds me. Vil, could you cast armor on me again, please? Because I took 6 damage, so my armor is damaged.
Yep, I can do that.
Brilliant.
Right.
I forget. I know. We bought a whole bunch of spell components. How many castings of armor do you have?
That's Vil, I think, is being asked.
Yeah.
What do I have? Oh, because I'm out.
Really?
Yeah. Did you buy a bunch? I bought a bunch for sleep, but didn't.
Oh, I bought. Well, I said I've got it here. It's written here on the stash. Minus 39 gold components, 3 times armor, 10 times sleep. I mean, I have 1 on my sheet, so I think I'd have given you 2. So I guess if you've used them since.
Well, I didn't cast on anyone else. We haven't really used it yet.
Yeah, because I think I'd cast mine on me. I think you might have cast it on someone else, but I don't think you'd have used 2. So I think you should have at least 1. But I can just give you 1 if I could give you this one. Or we could, go buy some. Tell you what, I'll just go buy another one since I have some gold left on some personal gold left. So I will buy some to replace that.
Going to gripe then.
Yeah. I guess I'll buy 2 more. 1 to use immediately and 1 to hang on to.
Can I buy a flask of Greek fire? Because I find it quite helpful.
I'm not sure you can buy Greek fire here.
Oh, okay. Do they have is there any other type of grenades that I could buy?
Yes, they have 40k style crack grenades.
Yeah.
I was going to say that there won't be
Moonshine.
there won't be anything like this here. You can improvise, but yeah, and you can buy oil.
Moonshine, lantern oil.
Yeah, you can probably buy caltrops from a black in the market. Yeah, because there'll be ones available for property protection. So yeah,
I'll buy some caltrops.
Go for it. Buy some per the list price. That'll be fine.
Cool.
Okay. In that case, Simon, do you want to roll the other d6 for the party wandering around? Now you're going back to the Grey Cat after shopping. Simon, roll a d6.
3.
Great. Okay. Yes. Let's have a think. I'm just checking if it's significant matter. No. Jones. By the way, do Jones or Vil have prime requisite?
I definitely have prime requisite.
Great.
I do as well. Yeah.
great. Sam. Thumb. Thumb has leveled now, hasn't he?
He's he's already level 2. Yeah.
Yeah, great, nice. And I'm just looking through. No, it's not going to matter for anyone else. So, yeah, no one is about to tip over from that. I think because otherwise I need to double check all the XP. But Jones probably isn't super far off leveling, but I don't think he'll be at leveling yet.
Yeah.
So yeah, Sam will take a week to recover.
Yikes.
In bed. He'll be back at you'll get to because you're you've got 6 hit points or whatever. You'll recover all of that within a couple of days with a few days of bed rest. So you'll be at full by the end of that. But yeah, depends what you want to do while you're here. You can have Sam on the boat. He can bed rest on the boat in the cabin. But depends what you want to do.
I mean, definitely first things first. Detect magic on these swords, and then we can figure out a plan.
Yeah, Wilsp is detect magic.
Yeah.
Talk to the wizard about lycanthropy. Or lycanthropy.
and how to fake its symptoms in your patients.
Mostly how to cure its symptoms if they crop up, if possible. Yep. I mean, beyond the obvious cure.
The obvious cure.
Yeah. He says as he starts just killing random members of the party. I'm curing you.
Yes.
Yes, of course.
It's a blood curse, right? So the obvious cure is complete exsanguination.
If people don't have any blood.
Yeah.
Incineration.
So yeah, Wilsp, you're detecting magic, are you? Literally the next day or whatever. Yep, you detect magic, and the scimitar is magical.
Brilliant. Here you go.
Cool. I've got a magical scimitar. Excellent.
Nice.
It's a cutlass, but that is to say a scimitar.
A wererat in a tunnel that might be related to a place that got robbed by pirates, wielding a cutlass. I
think it's a coincidence.
Should we go ask at the temple and see if they know anything about wererats, or if they know anything about tunnels?
Yeah. I think that's a good idea.
Occupy yourself for a moment.
I mean, I'm very serious about wanting to learn more about if curing lycanthropes and stuff like that is possible. If only from the basis that we might have an infectee with us.
Yeah, I mean, the temple would be the place to ask about that, wouldn't it? I don't know. Is that something that needs... I guess it depends on... you'd probably ask both, I guess, because it might be something that...
Yeah.
I guess most people turn to religious magic for that, but it feels like the kind of thing you might... there's supposed to be, mundane cures to it as well.
We could always go see our friend, the wizard, who we committed robbery for.
Yeah, that is Gripe, the guy we just...
That is the name I was trying to remember.
Yeah, great name.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Let's have a check about curing lycanthropy. Gay, who has rolled recently? Andrew, you roll a d6 encounter check. Sam, you'll be you'll heal 1d3 hit points today, or 1 point if you're being carried around. So you can, if you want, you can limp around with people. You can't fight.
I'll probably just stay back then. I don't think I'll be much use.
Yeah.
6.
I heal 1d3.
Yeah, 1d3. If Jones stays with you and heals you, if he has healing, you can count a bonus for that. But I don't think he is. I think he's going elsewhere.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Busy.
You'll thank me when you don't turn into a slavering monster.
Jones, I don't think you'll want to comment about being a slavering monster.
I don't slaver.
Have you seen yourself?
Yeah.
Yes, I have I don't have saliva.
And yet.
This is blatant anti-exoskeletal racism. I won't stand for it, Alex.
Okay, so in terms of lycanthropy, the advice you get from Gripe is that yes, lycanthropes can transfer their bite via bite or via like saliva and stuff like that, which they may put on weapons or whatever, poison them essentially, and different lycanthropes. So not everyone is actually directly infectious, but many are, and certainly for some of the kind of more famous ones, it seems that yes, it does. It can warp your alignment, your behavior over time. Like the curse causes you get powers from it. You're immune to lots of damage if you're in animal form, or in he calls it Krynos form and talks about having once played a role playing game like Audits and Accountants about it. But yeah, loser. And yeah. But it says, it can warp your alignment and stuff. He says in terms of curing it, he, it's not his line of work other than he assumes like a wish spell would do it.
Right.
That's no small order.
Yeah, it's a bit out of our wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Axe it is, unless the priests have something for us.
Yeah.
Let's just keep telling Wilsp that... Wilsp?
Sam.
Sam Hambat, yeah.
You'll
be fine.
I'm not aware of.
Jones, have you considered...
I beg pardon?
Have you considered taking a limb from a lycanthrope, transplanting it onto a non-lycanthrope, seeing if the whole person turns into a lycanthrope or if the limb remains lycanthropic, and then seeing if you could, if the latter, then seeing if you could cure the limb to develop a cure?
You're right, we should keep Sam alive.
What, just to amputate things from him, to attach to other people?
It's always more useful to have live patient data. You're right.
Yeah.
Probably good for Sam.
Have you considered the career in the medical profession?
The next step would do a full body transplant.
Yeah.
I'm better with hard materials like metal. I could maybe we could collaborate on something, like a limb made of metal.
I think B's trying to roll a D6 encounter check. If you're going to go to the temple as well, you've been down to Gripe, going to the temple, keep them walking around town. So yeah, another encounter check from Beej, D6. Nope, no encounter. They will be obviously happy to see you, happy to see Morthilla, etc. And they will say that it can be basically you can a special use of remove curse under certain circumstances gives you a chance. It depends whether or not they've changed for the first time is their understanding. As in they are used to the idea of werewolves. Right. That's a thing in their mythology or whatever. They'd say that yes. But if the change has come on the person who is to be cured, then it requires a higher level person, like high level cleric.
So we have the options of either removing the curse or nailing him to the ship's bed and experimenting. Got it. I suppose I'll leave the details up to him when we tell him.
I'd just like to know, I don't think Sam was hit by a wererat.
I'm pretty sure he was.
Oh. Okay, so, again, I was a bit too panicked about what was going on my own end to keep track of who was bitten by the wererats. We're going to have to just go with the honesty system.
And everyone believes it was Sam who was bitten by the Wererats.
Yeah.
Never be too careful, you know?
Everyone else is turning into a Wererat, including Jones, whilst they're all telling Sam that he's a Wererat.
Gaslight, gatekeep, bug boss.
Yeah, indeed. That's Jones's catchphrase. Great. Okay. B. Nelson says in the comments, ways to test, essentially. Is he suddenly allergic to silver? And ask it. Yeah, he comments on remove curse, which is obviously what the people at the Temple of Njord told you.
Yeah. So we should all put a silver coin in our boot so that if our feet suddenly start hurting, we know we've turned into a lycanthrope.
Nice.
I don't wear boots.
Shoes.
You graft it into your skin.
Okay, yeah, that sounds cool. You could do it like tattoos. I like that.
I imagine it's quite hard for
those tuning in.
Like a piercing.
Andrew says a humanoid praying mantis. Hence the
Yeah,
cool.
Fighting probably makes it quite hard to get things like piercings or tattoos.
Yeah, because you just shed it.
I don't know, you just have to know a good metallurgist.
Well, I imagine, does chitin heal the same way that flesh does?
Well, I guess it. I suppose, yeah. I don't know. I'm not an expert on adult insects or anything. I mean, do they keep molting? Presumably, there's potentially some continue molting for any long-lived.
I suppose,
insects.
Lobsters can be scarred and stuff.
Yeah, lobsters.
I think they stop molting when they've reached near full size, but
lobsters I think can theoretically grow forever.
Yeah, I don't know if they have to molt though, because they've got interleaving plates.
Lobsters do molt. I think that's how they die of old age. When they get so big that they can't physically molt.
Oh right, okay.
Because I think lobsters are theoretically immortal. It's just they're actually not.
I mean,
don't tell Brian Kaplan or whatever his name is. Don't tell the Tech Bros. They will start trying to be physically like lobsters.
Yeah, well, that'd tie in real nicely with Jordan Peterson's whole thing, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
What's Jordan Peterson got to do with lobsters?
He made some comment that it makes sense that we have a hierarchical societal organization because hierarchies are all throughout nature, including in creatures as simple as lobsters, which is it's a line of reasoning.
I was going to say the actual reference to lobsters was itself relatively innocuous. That was essentially not the. Hence why the response was. So you're saying we're like lobsters was potentially essentially no. I don't know if anyone came out of that exchange looking perfect.
It's such a stupid argument because you could say the same thing about spirals. Spirals are simple and appear in nature.
Well, I suppose
there are a lot of spirals.
There's plenty of things in nature which don't exhibit hierarchy. So lobsters are simple and have hierarchies. Ergo, anything about how we should organize our society is a bit.
Do you know who did think that? Did think and made very famous drawings related to the idea of patterns throughout nature was obviously Leonardo da Vinci. That's what the Vitruvian Man is. It's how he squared the circle.
Yeah, I mean, humans are good at pattern recognition.
No, humans are good at squaring the circle, Alex. That's why you can't square circles. Let the reader understand.
Well, you can easily square a circle. You just cut the corners off, and then you cut the corners off again and again.
You just keep cutting until it becomes a square, yeah.
It was like a 100-sided shape, basically.
Alex has a route A solution to kind of ancient mathematical problems. So someone comes up and talks about Zeno's paradox, and he's like, "Well, I would just pick up the tortoise, and carry it till it won."
The answer's always limits, right? If some ancient guy thinks he's broken maths, the answer's just they haven't figured out limits yet. And if that isn't actually the answer, then that means I don't understand limits. And given I'm doing an engineering degree, that's probably
people do say you don't know your limits. So yes. Tom, do you want to roll for them walking back to the Grey Cat, unless they've got anything else to do in town. You've walked around talking to people.
We're at the temple, right? We
Yeah.
went to the temple briefly. We should ask them if they know anything about tunnels underneath. Because we found some tunnels that look like maybe they'd lead to.
You start claiming there are rats beneath the Empire at the Temple of Sigmar. What?
Yeah.
Yes. No, they. I mean, this is more like the Temple of Ulrich, isn't it? There, because they're Norse. The Norse thing. Yeah. I mean, they'll say that they'd heard the rumors about the Wererats. They hadn't known. They don't know about any tunnels of that kind. But that, obviously you found them. They'll say you found that they've got tunnels. So, they're interested.
Yeah.
Certainly, if you have any more evidence of what the Wererat's been up to, then they would be happy to hear about it.
Yeah. I guess maybe show them the scimitar, or the cutlass, and ask if it looks related to the pirates that robbed them.
I don't think they'll know. They're just like,
Probably.
Cool cutlass.
Probably is a cutlass.
It is a cutlass. They agree with you. 100%. Yeah.
Oh, well.
Do you know who can also square a circle like the Vitruvian Man? Doc Jones can. He has 4 arms.
With the right medical supplements, anyone can have 4 arms.
Anyone can square the circle like the Vitruvian Man with enough money.
Now, forgive me if I misinterpreted, but I'm pretty sure everyone has a forearm. That's the bit between your elbow and your wrist.
Okay. Alex, do you have access to the soundboard? You're allowed to...
I thought... Hey!
Thank God.
There we go. Yeah. This is all a horrendous fever dream in Sam's head as he's laying up in the thing. Yeah, I need to charge you like another week. Remind me, I need to charge you another week of staying at the Grey Cat now because
you need to charge us another week of boarding.
Yeah, thanks.
You're
Write it down. Yeah. Great. So yes, what next? Anything else today? Day 79 or whatever it is.
We could probably pay for some speculative remove curses on the people who were stabbed or bitten by the Wererats.
Nah.
Before they have their first change and it becomes harder to cure and we have to nail them to the bed and start chopping off their arms like Alex suggested.
That would be a shame.
I mean, we could do that, but also I don't think we can afford that, so I think we should just hope we're lucky, and if we're not, be prepared to murder party members.
I mean, have you ever heard the phrase
murder party members?
Prevention is better than cure?
Okay, we can't afford the prevention, though.
And we have an alternative cure.
Alternative cure. Like, people say like all kinds of different herbs and stuff are cures for lycanthropy, like wolfsbane and all that. But I find the best cure is belladonna.
Yeah. Just large amounts of belladonna.
Yeah.
I mean, with a large enough dose, it also cures people who aren't lycanthropes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I was going to say that belladonna is a kind of universal cure, really.
It's also a preventative, actually.
Yeah, if you want to prevent, why not just give everyone loads of belladonna now?
Exactly.
Yeah. Great. So yes, any further plans? Anything else to do?
I think we probably just want to heal back up and then go back down.
Yeah.
Unless there's anything people think we could do whilst we're waiting for people to heal.
Yeah.
I mean, we could maybe go talk to these this benevolent society before they approach us, see if we can get our debt squared away in a way that we're comfortable with. But, I'm not sure if that's worth it.
Yeah. You're going to go to them on the day of their daughter's wedding.
What if we go to them on the day of their daughter's wedding and then offer to...
They have to do us a favour. That's the way it works.
Well, we could just say we want to repay our debts, but we'd rather do something that isn't a crime. We don't want to commit murder on the day of your daughter's wedding.
Great. I mean, yeah, if you just want to sit in the grey cat for 6 more days or whatever, for Sam to heal up, you may do that. Sam, you'll necessarily get at least 1 point a day, so you'll obviously be healed up by the end of that period. But yes, great. You can get in. Yeah.
Will Bruno be healed up by the end? Oh, Bruno. Yeah, actually, if he takes at least 1 day of bed rest, he will.
I mean, if he's on light duty, it's 1 a day anyway, isn't it? So
yeah, he's like 8 down.
8 down. Okay,
yeah.
I'll roll a d6 him. I mean, yes, he will.
He'll
take 1 day off work. He'll be 1 hit point down. Basically, is what's going to happen. He'll be 1 hit point down at the end of the healing period.
If Bruno ends up dying by exactly 1 hit point.
Yeah, if he drops to -3 off a big hit, you know this was your fault for not giving him more time to rest.
It's his fault for not taking another day off work.
Then we won't have to give him a share, I guess.
I mean, yeah, I suppose it depends if he dies before, like, you kill the wyvern, because if he dies before you kill the wyvern, then the rest of you are dead.
Remember when we first hired him and we were making jokes about killing him in the woods? That would have been such a terrible idea.
You hire an actually competent ally, like full share member of the party, and you're like, let's murder him. I was gonna say, I guess I know, like, Sam wouldn't take part in that because he's lawful good, but the rest of you should really think about your life choices. To be fair, I guess that some wouldn't either.
Yeah.
Sam actually has alignment restriction.
Lawful good. Let me check.
If you are,
I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have participated. I would have danced off in the glade somewhere.
Well, actually, I'm chaotic good according to my alignment sheet.
Okay.
Maybe I've got that wrong.
Yeah. You're good anyway. As in, you have to. The range of requirements to be good.
Yeah.
I need to check. I actually forget what the 2nd edition alignment chart is for that. Obviously, you can technically be. There are all 9 types of paladin, but not in the core book. It's like a random dragon article is where the big versions of them are, where you can be the other 8 kinds, like an Illrigger or a Garath and stuff like that.
Everyone only remembers the Illrigger.
Yeah, because of the name. Yeah, the name makes no sense, but is good.
Partially that, and partially because Matt Colville.
Yes, obviously he's into Illriggers, isn't he?
Yeah.
But yeah, the Garath is the chaotic good paladin. I'm kind of I don't mind the idea. I think I need to reread the article to see, like, you want it to be like 9 quite different subclasses, but the problem is then you're then designing around 9 classes, which is a lot of design space to get wrong.
I mean, when you look at what a paladin actually has in terms of ability, it has a few abilities that you could just change the alignment it affects, like the aura and the detecting evil. So you just need to find something unique for, like, a mount or
healing, lay on hands.
Yeah. And for the evil ones, I can just be like
possibly also tithe stuff, like to do with money and tithing and stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so you might need to think about the penalty, either restriction that screws right. And I guess, like that side of it.
That is actually part of it, because some of them don't have, like, any restrictions at all, really, do they?
No. Or they theoretically wouldn't. I think you just have to adapt that, because otherwise you drop one of the things that, obviously.
I think we have different XP thresholds. Like, I think you need more XP for, like, the neutral good one. Because it doesn't have harsh restrictions.
As many restrictions, yeah. Cool. Okay, so, yes, you wait till the end of the healing period. That's what we're saying. And then you're going back down. I guess Bruno will take he works nights, so during the day. Because the grey cat, apart from the back door, is shut during the day, so they don't need that, the bouncer. He just works nights. But he'll come down during the day. And back into the tunnels you go, I guess.
Yep.
Great. Okay. So of Alex, roll a d6 for walking around the tunnels. On a 1, you die. No. Yeah. So what are you doing down in the tunnels? Yeah, you get down to the tunnels. You get down to kind of the middle of the tunnels. Nothing has happened. What do you want to do?
Go through the secret door and have a look down the bottom end.
Yep. Sure. Yes, you can head into there. You will find 60 feet in, you'll find a singed, like no one has been here, you don't think, in the sense the door's shut when you get there. I guess you didn't actually mention to the militia where you found them, you just turned up with 4 Wererat bodies. I guess you said about tunnels to the Temple of Njord.
Yeah.
But yeah. But yes, you turn up and you go 60 feet down where you'd seen them originally. There is a kind of wider area with some bunks. It's all a bit singed, not kind of burnt completely, but a bit singed. There are on the bunks there are there's some haversacks. There is a table and chairs. The tunnel continues beyond you to the west. It narrows down.
See what's in the haversacks?
Yes, you may look inside the haversack.
Does it contain
there is a coin bag in one with a lot of copper in it. And there's some rations. And there some salted rations. And there is a gem bag with 2 blue quartz, a chrysoprase, and a violet garnet.
Brilliant. I will add these to party loot. Gems. What was that? A quartz.
Yeah, 2 blue quartzes, a chrysoprase, and a violet garnet. That's weighs 0.4, obviously. For the gems themselves, you've got 24 rations, which will weigh 72 pounds total. Don't worry about it. I mean, look up the Discworld wiki. Yeah, the rations will weigh 72. And the coin bag, because there's coppers, lots of them will weigh 100. Lots of coins.
Uh, 100 weight of copper. That's quite a lot of copper. That's like 1,000 copper, isn't it?
Roughly, yeah.
That's not actually worth that much, but you know.
We could use it to.
I think they stole it from the Harbour Master's house.
I mean, that's
you can swing it round and round and smash it like as a 100-pound kind of flail.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, give it to a giant as a flail.
Let's leave it here and pick it up on the way out, I guess.
Yeah.
The haversacks themselves, are they well made or?
They're a bit nasty.
Nah.
A little bit disgusting.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Oh, and how many rations was it?
And there are 24, so that weighs 72.
People want to split these? How many people do we have here?
Got 6 including Bruno.
6.
5 PCs.
Does Bruno want rations?
No, he wants a full share. His full share at the end of this when he's working out. But yeah.
I guess everyone add 4 rations to your sheet, and then.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll assume Bill takes it. Beta's just had to drop early. Well, we'll play another 8 minutes, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yes. Great. What next?
Continue on, because the tunnel continues on. Unless anyone actually. Well, I guess
it gets very tight. It gets tight. People would have to crawl, apart from Wilsp, I think.
Haha, sucks to be you guys.
We ought to investigate the Harbour Master's house, just in case he's being turned.
Well, I believe
we ought to break into it and take all the stuff.
Still leading west, right?
Yeah.
So this is probably more towards the temple.
I mean, they might have been turned, but their stuff was already stolen.
Because I believe, did the tunnel to the north end, or
no? You haven't reached the end of that. No.
Okay, so we I guess we'll see how. I mean, I could go down this way since I can maneuver if there is more bad stuff easily.
You could scout it out and tell us what's down there, and then we could come down afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will do that. I will.
In that case, Alex, roll an encounter on your own.
I will try and move quietly. since I'm going on my own.
Yeah, I'll roll that for you.
Sure.
That's fine. What is your move silently?
My move silently is 400. 55. 55%.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
I'm good at locks, traps, and moving silently.
Yeah. Okay, and roll your encounter.
And my encounter, 6.
Yeah. So yeah, you will head some. I guess you'll head presumably like 6 or something, 60. Traveling along westward. I mean, where is? Just is about. You're basically moving about as squares were. This is only rough your position on the map, but you're moving west. You move west off the kind of main bit, and yeah, don't find anything. It continues on. Do you keep going?
Yeah, I'll go for a good 5-10 minutes before I worry about coming back.
Yeah, I'm assuming that was an exploration turn of you moving.
Oh, okay,
yeah. Minutes.
Yeah, I'll keep going a little bit longer then.
Okay, roll another encounter check.
Like, I guess I'll just keep going until the tunnel gets too tight for me to. Oh no.
Yeah. Oh no.
Until that happens.
Yeah, roll a d4, Alex. Okay. And it's going to be line of sight, so it'll be 60. Roll a d10 for me.
Goodbye, Alex.
5. Or maybe I succeeded on myself and I could just sneak up and stab whatever it is in the throat.
Yeah. No, you do not succeed at move silently.
No.
And then they're not surprised. So you're 60 feet away from one giant rat, which comes from a small side tunnel, squeezes out and sees you and hisses.
I'd like to hiss back at it. Make myself look as big and threatening and hope it off.
Yeah. So what are you doing? Declaration.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna fight this rat.
You're gonna fight Freya?
I really hope I don't die to this rat.
Your friends won't know where you are.
Yeah.
You've been 20 minutes away. You die 20 minutes later. They don't know. They search 4 hours later and they find your huge corpse.
Half eaten by a rat.
It's the way you would have wanted to go.
Yeah. Okay. So check something else. Yeah, you kind of go forward towards it hissing, and it backs off up the tunnel.
Yeah, that's right.
You better run. What are you doing now?
The side tunnel it's come from, is it like rat-sized, I imagine?
Yeah, it's
like
giant rat-sized. A giant rat is smaller than you. You could squeeze into it. You're currently ducking your head on this kind of small tunnel.
I'm not squeezing into a giant rat tunnel.
I think you should go to his lair and fight them to death. Are you heading east or west then?
I'll go one more turn along this, one more to the west.
Yeah.
Am I moving slower because it's tight, or?
No, you're moving. Everyone else will move slow. You're moving your normal speed. You're very slightly hunched over and kind of jog along. So D6.
I've
exploring carefully as you go along.
I guess I've gone pretty far then.
Yeah. Yep. So here the tunnel begins to go up slightly.
Yeah, I guess I'd keep following it up. Actually, given I've detected a change, I'd keep following. I guess I've left the party for like an hour. It'll probably be more than an hour by the time I get back.
Half an hour at this point, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and roll another d6.
Yeah.
We've already left you for dead at this point.
Yeah. You'll see sunlight above you.
Interesting. I will.
Kind of dappled sunlight. You going into it?
I will cautiously emerge. So I guess it's still.
Yeah.
You know.
You can see the Temple of Njord to your south. You are in the kind of graveyard which has a bunch of pines in it around the Temple of Njord. Like there's a little hole in the ground, kind of covered by bushes and rocks.
Can I see like any kind of trail that leads away, like where I don't know, people have walked to?
No, you're not non-expert in that. No, there's no well-worn trail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's somewhere to take the ranger afterwards.
Yeah. What are you gonna do now?
I guess I'll go. Would it be faster to go back underground or to go back? I mean, it'd be safer to just walk back through the town, go back underground, go back into the Grey Cat, and then
you can, yeah.
And then walk back up on the party from behind.
Okay, so roll a d6 in town then.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh no.
I get
this is on the yeah.
You get beaten up by thugs.
Yeah.
We're all still waiting underground, and we're just looking at our watches.
Yep. Okay, and roll a d10 for city encounter.
4.
No, nothing happens. You just rolled Wererats.
Oh.
But having killed Wererats, nothing happens.
Oh,
They're
good.
suspiciously quiet as you return around. Great. Okay.
Check my pockets.
Yeah, you return to the party underground.
Yeah.
Sure, we should leave it there for a second, but we can take one more exploration action, I guess, or one more decision.
Do I succeed
What
on
do you think?
sneaking up on the party?
Oh, yeah. Do you want to roll? You roll the D100. That's fine. 'Cause you do need to roll a D6 for being walking around the tunnels, I guess. Roll a D6 for them having you coming in, them having camped in the tunnels.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay. The party's reunited, and you can catch them up on that. Yeah. What are you doing next?
North, I guess. Like back out the secret tunnel to the north.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Andrew, do you want to roll a D6?
Sure. 5.
Yeah. You will head. Yeah. Assuming. I was going to say Simon. It keeps going north. Simon, if you want to roll a D6, if everyone's keeping going north.
Yeah. Get onto the right tab. 1.
Yep. Okay. So, we will. Could you please roll a D100? You are coming to the end of the tunnel to the north. 22. Let's find out. We'll obviously take it there. I'll hold it there. But that's later on. Here we go. D100, and you are in an inhabited region. 22. Yeah, cool. I know what's happening. You will see that there is the tunnel ends ahead coming up into you'll see kind of like there are rocks and there is some light ahead, and that's roll a d10 actually, Simon. Roll a d10.
3.
Cool. Yeah. And there will be mutual surprise with the encounter next time.
Great.
Exciting.
Yeah, great. I guess we'd be due. We need to double check on the thread, obviously, because people will have some times they're busy, I'm sure. But I assume we'll be roughly back on the 8th of November, but it depends who's away. Because Tom, you said you were away 1 week in November, maybe?
Yeah, the week starting the 8th, I believe.
Yeah. So in that case, that'd be the Thursday would be the 21st. So we'll probably be back on the 7th, and then we'll play either the 14th or the 28th.
Nice.
To skip that week. Yep. So great. Thanks, people, for tuning in. I'm gonna end the stream.